Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we just took a bunch of stuff from the Aztecs and gave it to our vassal, and we are cruising on through here. Our units are currently black flagged, so they need to return home. And the question is, let's see here, if we group these together, yeah, they're going back to here, that's fine. I'm going to group these together. We are at 24 units. We don't have enough manpower. Our force limit is exceeded at this moment. Okay, that seems fine for the record for right now. That's absolutely okay. Let's get this army drilling, and do we want to sit here? That's okay too. The supply limit here is 25. This is a good spot for them. So that seems good. We're going to regen some manpower. We only need 420 men. Okay, that's not bad. Do we want to listen to the nobles and get rid of our military advisor? No, we're going to get rid of our legitimacy. Our legitimacy is going down due to negative stability, but we can bring that back up by bringing our stability up, which we need to do anyway. We need to boost our stability up because we need to be at 1 stability and we need to be at peace in order to do religious reforms. We also need our overextension to be less than 1%. So that just means we're going to have to finish these cores. So that's not really a big deal. Let's let our war exhaustion go down. Let's let our troops recover. And more importantly, let's let our manpower recover. We only need 20 men at this point for our army, and we'll just keep them drilling for the time being. So, there's these guys down here that we broke our alliance with. That truce is going to be over in about a year, a little bit under a year. So we're going to get them taken over for sure. There's these guys up here that are a vassal of Tonala, and if we were to declare that war right now, that would be bad, but for now, this is okay. Admin power? Yes, please. We just spent a bunch of admin power. Also, Tonala was building a spy network in our territory. Interesting. That is certainly noted. We would be able to defend ourselves against them for sure, because we'd be able to dip into our treasury. So that would be reasonably fine. But for now, I want to build some temples. My cutoff for this is, as usual, 0.1. So we're only looking to build 1 more temple for right now. That's not too bad. So that seems good. We should probably also expand our fleet a little bit. What's our force limit for our navy? 21? Okay, let's continue to build some cogs here. So that'll bring us up to 19. We don't have enough sailors to go any further, and that is fully expected. So this is, of course, these guys. And we're probably not going to look to annex them anytime soon. Improved relation, yeah. So forced vassalization, neighboring heretic religion, and annexed vassal. We're not going to be annexing these guys anytime soon. So what we should do is we should come in here and we should actually... we can't force a nation to become primitive. So that's interesting. They should also be primitive in their religion, though. Huh. We can't force them to be converted over because we are primitive. I guess we need to reform our religion first. Okay, well, that's fine. So what is this? Local unrest or 5 prestige? We're going to take the prestige, I think, for now. And we can grab Diptech 3, which is going to give us access to flagships, I guess. Yeah, that's okay. So early Karak, that's fine. We don't have access to anything but transports at this time. So that is noted, and that is absolutely okay. So, we're at 25, 26 manpower. That looks good. I want to check in on our estates here. We're at 41, 43, and 40. Okay, so our truce with these guys is now up. We might want to move our army down over here and prepare for an attack. Supply limit slightly better down here, but any way we slice it, it's going to be interesting. Okay, so how much longer do we need for morale here? It's recovering 23.5 per month. That's not too bad. So we're going to crush them extremely easily and quickly. We're going to declare this war with Maya Confederation as our CB. We have military access. Oh, and a royal marriage. Yeah, we should do something about that. So we are going to cancel this military access. Does that give us a truce? No, it does not. Okay, now the royal marriage. We can't break royal ties right now. What does it actually cost us to break royal ties with them? We might be willing to give up the 1 stability for it. let's see what this is going to cost. So 3 January. It's going to cost us a stability any way we slice it. So 10 prestige and a stability, or we come in here and we just declare this and we lose 1 stability, but we gain a war exhaustion. Okay. I think we'll keep the prestige and we'll gain the war exhaustion instead. This is going to be a very fast war, so sounds good. So we lose that stability. We're going to want to boost that back up pretty much immediately. So I'm going to spend admin power on that. Now we're going to walk in and stack wipe their army. This is not going to go well for them. Okay, so that's stack wiped. I'm going to shift consolidate and we're going to pull out like 10 units. I'm not sure how many we actually need to siege this. I guessed right. Okay, perfect. Supply limit here is 14, so we should be fine to stand here. And we'll just loot this. Looks good. Okay, beautiful. This guy doesn't have siege pips, does he? Actually, he does. Okay, I'm going to split off this unit. We're going to put this guy here, and he's going to wander on up over here because he's got a siege pip. So we might as well take advantage of that. I'm going to shift consolidate any here that we can, and then we're going to split this unit out because there's now too many, and we're going to walk back. But we had to bring a unit in order to get ourselves our general there. Okay, beautiful. So that looks fine. This war is going to be done incredibly swiftly. We just need to get that siege taken care of. We are gaining manpower at this point in theory, so that's noted. We should definitely have both of these forts be mothballed again for right now. There we go. So we're up to 7% on this siege. Not bad. That's looking very good. Okay, advancement to the merchant class. That's okay. And we gained a couple of cores. That's also very good. Now, this is going to give us overextension. We're going to have to core this. That's understood. We can convert provinces, and we should be doing that, to be honest. So we're going to get going on that one. Excellent. We lose a base tax, and we would gain a base tax in Satuda. This is not really the biggest of deals. We have to accept it, though. It's not great, but it's fine, I guess. Kalima is planning to attack Purapisha. Okay, I don't think I nailed that pronunciation, but whatever. That is these guys out over here, and we don't really care about that. So we do want to get some additional cogs going here. I'm going to get one, and then on this next month tick, we're going to get a second one. Okay. We lost our master recruiter, and we had some separatists spawn out over here. We're going to go deal with them, but we might not get there before they get their separatism. We'll see. Yeah, we got there. Beautiful. Portugal? Portugal's here. It's 1484. They're kind of early. Okay. Well, Portugal is here, so that is noted. They are definitely a little bit early. But sure. We're going to take what we can here, and we're going to grab 35 gold. That looks good. We're going to take all the things, and then these guys are going to go park back up in, like, Mixe. Looks good. Okay, so this fort is actually a kind of decent fort. I'm going to mothball it for now, but it's kind of decent. We're going to want to get these cores going as soon as we can, and we can also make some states here. So let's do that. Let's core all of those with full cores. Beautiful. There we go. And I'm going to group these guys together. Force limit is still reached. Okay, looks good. Portugal showing up is, of course, a sign of change on the horizon. And that's not great. We would like to status quo this for a while longer and get all of this taken over, but for right now, we gotta chill. So that is okay for the moment. I'm wondering if we were to hypothetically attack here, what would this coalition look like? It'd be pretty strong, so that's still not really a great thing to do. We should probably set an agenda here. And what do we want? Religion conversion. That's not a bad thing. Manpower regeneration or base production. We're going to take the base production. So that is up over here, and we're going to bump this up to 5. There we go. There's that completed. That gives us some ducats, and that will give us some ongoing value. So that is, of course, phenomenal. So we're going to need to wait for the nobles to have their loyalty drift up, or we could just see some crownland here and be like, you know what? They might rebel, but it's probably not that big of a deal. Okay, they did rebel. It's 2K. I don't care about that. We're going to hop on over there and deal with those incredibly, incredibly swiftly. They did not even get to have in any occupation at all. So that's wonderful. None of these temples are currently worth constructing, so we're just going to save our cash for the moment. And we can build one additional cog here, bringing us up to our naval force limit. Okay, sounds good. These cogs should be moving up to Satuda for now. And that seems okay. No, Mixtech does not get access through our territory. Who is this? No, you don't get access either. So who all is still Mayan here? Nahuatl? Nahuatl. Okay, so we actually control all of the Mayan territories except this at this point. And we're going to need that. We're definitely going to need that. Let's get these guys drilling. That is mission number 1 here. Kalima wants access? No. So we need 1,292 men here. We lost our general. He just instantly died in a drilling accident. That's very rude. Let's roll a new one. He's okay. He's not phenomenal, but that's reasonable pips. Shock, maneuver, siege, we'll take it. We don't have any use for fire pips at this point of the game. So for now, this is looking fine. So there's some cores finishing, and that brings our overextension down enough. We can now pass a religious reform. So what do we want? Land maintenance modifier reduction, national unrest reduction, infantry combat ability is pretty good, colonists, or core creation cost. I'm going to go with a colonist here. Okay. Reform passed. Ah, okay. So apparently all of this broke out into Campeche when we passed the reform. That's awkward. That's very awkward. I didn't realize that was going to happen. So, what do we want to do here? Well, we got to get a tick here so that these guys can actually move. There we go. Our mission has been fulfilled to reform our society. So that is certainly noted. So Mixtech exists down here. They are Nahuatl. Okay. These guys are still a vassal of Tonala, but they now have 100% liberty desire. They're in a war right now. I kind of want to do this. We do need to choose our native policy, and we're going to do native coexistence. And we should come down and start colonizing down over here. But I definitely didn't expect all of this to become a vassal of Tonala. Like, that's insane. Let's see here. How do we want to handle this? Honestly, I just want to fight them. And we're doing it. We're going to walk up over here. They don't have the capacity to be able to defeat this force as of right now. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to shift consolidate this. What do we need here? We need only 4? Okay. We're going to select this unit. These guys are going to head down here. We're going to gain 1,500 manpower. That sounds good. Okay. So these guys are, of course, mildly problematic. We're going to come down over here. This is noted. Shift consolidating again, moving out just this unit. And we're going to walk over this direction. I want to come fight them. Okay. So something like this, in theory. Okay. We're going to have to leapfrog these guys. They're going to cap this. We're going to fight this army. And we're now here. Noted. Okay. Now we're going to walk in over here. Are we going to encourage pilgrims? We're going to do nothing and gain some admin power. They don't actually have enough to siege this. That's noted. So I'm going to split off a unit here. They're going to go up over this way. And their allies are all currently very busy up over here, in theory. Okay, I'm going to split off another unit, and they're going to go all the way around to Guatemala, while these guys are just going to pop up over here. We're still keeping an eye on this situation. That is noted. Ooh, they just left here. Okay. They wanted to fight here. Okay. We're going to grab these guys, and they're going to head directly in here. Now, I see these forces on their way. Timing is very awkward here, but we need to move around over this direction. I'm wondering what Tlaxcala's plan here is. Apparently they don't have one. Okay. So I'm going to group these back together. This is... we have a breach at least, so that's good. So they're back up over here. I'm going to shift consolidate this again. I'm going to send 2 units down to here. And then the rest of these forces are intended to go into Guatemala, but this is a very awkward path for us. We're instead just going to go sit here. Okay. Yep, that was the right call. With these guys walking up to shortly, we should go fight them here. Like this. Yeah, they don't want anything to do with that. We're going to walk around here. I really want to catch these guys. But this is really awkward now. Okay, really, really awkward. So Tlaxcala is up over here. We have a really hard time navigating around this situation. So these guys, unfortunately, they have to run, but they can't get out of here in time. They're going to arrive on 27 July. Oof, we're 1 day late. When would these guys arrive over here? Well, it's going to be too late, obviously. So that's not going to be a thing. We're just going to have to walk around like this. It's going to be awkward. I do think we're probably going to have to hire some mercs here. And that's fine. We can definitely do that. So we would hire in 1, 2, 3 units of mercs. So this is very awkward up here for sure. We're going to retreat as soon as we can. There we go. We gained a free stability anyway. And we need to walk up here. I wish that these guys would go deal with these, but they're not interested. So whatever. We're going to group our units back together over here, and we're going to go look to fight them. Perfect. Now, I'm going to take these merc units, and I'm going to park 1 merc unit here. The other 2 merc units are going to walk down this way. And this is just about freeing up territory, right? So that is fine for now. Now, we're going to bring these guys down here. We're just trying to free up units at this moment. So the idea here is, well, for now, I'm going to have these units come grab these areas. We need these guys to leave this siege. And hopefully they do that eventually. Okay, they just did. I'm going to move this 4K stack of mercs right in here. And we're going to take over control of this. Beautiful. Now, we need to move these mercs in here. And we're going to take this. They're going to take that, but whatever. I guess that's fine. And we're going to move our primary army back up. Now, we are losing money rapidly, and we're going to go into debt from this. That's understood. This was an absolutely necessary action, though, to bring our power level back to where it needs to be. Okay, so we're just parking here for right now. I'm not going to drill them. I just don't want to take attrition. We're working on regenerating what manpower we can. And that looks good. Now, one thing I want to do is I want to... We could do this. That would result in a Tlaxcala coalition. I don't care about that. I'm wondering about just directly taking all of this territory. We would need these to leave. So we would need these guys to get out of this war, right? Yeah, they're losing that war. So that's probably reasonably fine. Sure, we'll We'll get some local unrest. I guess that's okay. So we finished up this siege up here. That's good. And I'm going to bring our merc forces down here. Now, who all are we at war with here? It's a lot, certainly. Tonala is the war leader. Okay. So this is all very awkward, right? No doubt about that. I guess we'll take some national unrest here. It's not great. We are going to have a rebel uprising fairly soon. We should probably position ourselves like down here-ish. Supply limits aren't great there though. So for now we'll just park here. We can grab an admin tech, which we're definitely going to do. That also allows us to get an idea group. Now, I think we should immediately go for quantity. That manpower recovery speed and national manpower modifier is just too good. Even though quantity has been nerfed, we still need it. We need all the manpower we can get. So I'm going to go immediately for Levy en masse. That's going to boost up our manpower modifier significantly. And that is very, very good. Okay, so the next question here is, when are these guys going to get out of their war? Surely eventually, right? Our diplomat died. That's okay. And we are going to move these mercs for now to each of these locations. Okay. We could declare on Pirapacha specifically for the purpose of getting rid of this. I don't know that that's a great idea, but I also don't know that it's a terrible idea. Pirapacha is not doing well in their war, though. Oh, welcome to the faith. Yes. Fantastic. So we're still going very negative financially. This is not surprising in the slightest. Our war exhaustion is high at this moment, and that's fine. We're working on replenishing some manpower here, and we can actually grab the Young Conserve, which will give us 20% more manpower recovery speed. That is huge. So we're going to grab that, and that's going to boost us to 204 manpower regeneration per month. We've now essentially doubled our manpower regeneration. That's excellent. And yes, we're taking another bank loan here. I guess we should probably back these guys off a little bit, just in case they get black flagged or attacked. And sure, we'll take a base production. Okay, so there is currently a disloyal estate. That's understood. Eventually, this war will end. This is Campeche and got a new military alliance. Okay, sure. This is a very, very minor portion of the war, and it will be over soon. So we're just waiting it out. That is the goal here. We are waiting this war out. Our treasurer died. That's probably a good thing. And these separatists have spawned. So I'm going to move these mercs over to take care of them. Perfect. That'll be fine. Okay. Now, this war will end eventually. I see a 12k stack here. We're going to walk down over here with these guys. That's another 12k stack. Okay, they're spreading out here. They're in a bad state right now. This is a very bad situation for them. We managed to cut them off and take only half of their army on there. That was huge. Okay, so we fulfilled a mission, which was... What mission? This one. Okay. Sure, we'll gain a free stability and some army tradition. I like it. That'll be fine. So we're going to go further into debt, of course. That is understood at this point. My question is, when is this war going to be over? Surely it's going to be over soon, right? Surely. So we need 6,372 men right now, and we can see that they are at medium war enthusiasm. So that is understood. I don't want to take this as a vassal. I want to annex all of these. That would be the ideal scenario here. But we need this other war to end for that to happen. It's got to be soon. 60 and minus 64. Minus 41 with us. And plus 9 here. So my question is, what have they not attacked here? Why are they only at +9? What is this war? Kalima subjugation of Puripecha. So Puripecha is the actual defender here. Okay. I would really like it if they would end their war. Because then we could grab these 3 provinces. Hang on, it just happened. It just happened. Beautiful. In we go. We're going to grab these. Amazing. Okay, so now the question is, would they be willing to let us take this with just 40% war score? The answer is no. We're going to need 43 more reasons. Demands exceed war score. Okay, so who all are we at war with? Tlaxcala up here, for sure. Let's group our mercs together. Tonala is offering us peace. I'm going to decline that for right now. Let's group our entire army together. And what I want to do is I want to move up over this way. We need to get a little bit of war score here, specifically. So we see a 9k stack down here. Let's back off and see if we can go catch that. We can. Beautiful. Okay, so that brings us up to 44 war score at this time. So we have 23 reasons to not accept this. Okay, let's go get some occupation up over here. I'm going to drop the mercs. Okay, we have peasants. That's fine. I'm going to drop mercs on the castle here. There we go. And the rest of our forces, we're just going to get a little bit here. So we should have ticking war score. Yes, we can get another 10 from ticking. Now, I'm aware of these peasants out over here. For the moment, we've got bigger concerns. Yeah, they get some they get some authority there. That's fine. So we're at 46 right now. They have 18 reasons to not accept this. Beautiful. Okay, so we finished up this siege. We need to get this one done. So Tlaxcala is trying to peace out. Out of curiosity, do we have any of these? Kalima and Tlaxcala. Honestly, this is Tlaxcala here. I would like to just finish this for the war score. Okay, so we're going to finish up this siege. We're at 48% war score right now. They have forces down here now. Okay, I'm going to grab this 4k stack, and we're going to head down here. We need to go fight this. We cannot allow them to be down here. So in we go. We are not allowing them to do this. Chase them down. We just finished this siege. We're going to back off. And they did not actually grab any of this. So will they accept this? They actually will. So we can do this. We get all of this, and we get 5.6 gold. Okay, I'm going to send that demand. Our mercs at this point are going to start being disbanded. We can disband these. Can we disband these? Actually, yes, we can. Beautiful. Get rid of those mercs right now. Then we're going to move up over here, and we fulfilled a mission, which was campaigning season again. That'll gain us 2,500 manpower, which is nice. And we're going to go deal with these guys. Nice and quick. Okay. There we go. Now we're going to need to shift consolidate this. I'm going to split out this unit. We're going to go here and here. Beautiful. Okay, well, that was awkward. No doubt about it. And we have to recore all of this. Remarkable. Apparently, we have to recore all of that. That's insane. Well, now we know, and we can be prepared for when we pass our reforms. I do want these guys to come park up over here, and we did lose some additional territory to Mixtech. We will be going after Mixtech, but right now, we need to recover a little bit. The question is how much, but definitely some. We're going to be in overextension here, and we need to let this go. So that is fine for the moment. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Xenocyte, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.